I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Get back in here after a crazy weekend. Hopefully we'll have a calmer week, though. Man, last week was a little chaotic. All them storms and all that kind of good stuff.
Jacked us all up a little bit.
Yeah, it did. It did. I'm hoping that things get a little bit better, and hopefully we have some decent weather. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit nicer than it was. It was, it wasn't terrible, but even out yesterday a bit, it was more cloudy than it was sunny, I thought.
Yes, it was quite dreary out.
Mm-hmm. And in that respect, it was kind of a trick because didn't they tell us, oh, yeah, we went through all them tornadoes, but we're going to get beautiful weather this weekend.
That was kind of it, yeah. It was like, all right, now we're through it. Here you go. Here's your reward. Here's your cookie.
Also shows you, too, that we don't know shit from shit because
well put.
We didn't know that so many tornadoes were going to happen. You were saying how weather, they're really zoned in with everything, which they are, but you still never know about the X factor that is Mother Nature.
They were zoned in on the trajectory, which I think they did pretty good again on, but they were not preparing the people for the tornadoes that came our way. Like,
she'll always buck you, Mother Nature.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Just didn't stop, right?
And this is the second storm that tornadoes have been a factor when I don't remember them being as much of a factor before. Now, this one was like off the charts insanity. The last storm that came through in the middle of the night, and I remember being woke up at like 2 a.m. and we were worried because there was a tornado warning for Tequesta. Mm-hmm. There wasn't anything like we had with this one.
No.
But neither one of those weather events we weren't told ahead of time, hey, you're going to have 47 tornado warnings, so brace yourself. Like, I think that's what we have to prepare for now.
Tornado breaks out, or you are chilling and then you look out your window, volcano, lava. What freaks you out more?
I mean, volcano lava, I guess, because there's no mountains with volcanoes in them here.
Is it weird that
all of a sudden a volcano just comes out of the ground?
I just feel like I could outrun lava.
Ooh.
Can you not? Does the lava get on you pretty quick?
I think it depends on what kind of lava you have. I don't think that they have the same. There is the kind that's really hot and it moves super fast, and that you can't. And then they have the molten lava that just kind of, you see that trickling.
Yeah,
like hot cheese.
Yeah, because if you go to like Mount Vesuvius and all that kind of stuff, and there's that one town that is right by a mountain in Italy that, and I think it was 73 or 77 AD, that it flash froze everybody in their place. And you can go now. Remember, the daughter Caitlin went there. I almost wore that shirt today.
You told us about that.
Yeah, and you can still see where the body. And they have like screams of horror on their face, like and they're frozen.
That is
they did not run that.
Horrifying.
Yeah,
how is that town not haunted? Right.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be.
It has to be.
And now they've dug it out. Now people just go and walk through it and see, because the whole town it's Pompeii. The town was pretty much preserved just as it was in that year.
Healthy Jaybird, we're talking in prime. Does he run out of volcano with lava? We'll never know, I guess.
Not today, you wouldn't. That bad hip.
I'll be so frozen in time with a horrific look on my face.
You got shit hip. You ain't running from shit.
Where was that at again that you said?
Pompeii in Italy. Mm-hmm, you can go and see it.
I bet there's a documentary on that. I want to go. I want to do a little deeper dive.
There's
on
a lot
that.
of stuff on that. Yeah, it's fascinating. Yeah, my daughter went over the summer and sent me lots of photos. History Kev loved it.
Oh, we love history.
Oh yeah.
History Kev has a history boner right now.
I looked over. Virginia's on her phone texting.
Yeah.
She hates history. How can you hate history?
I don't hate history, but
that doesn't fascinate you. You don't think that you wouldn't be blown away? I mean, imagine if a volcano went off and everyone in Stewart was wiped out and just flash frozen. You wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, how impactful is that?
And think about what they were thinking about.
That doesn't.
Their place
that
in the
doesn't move
world.
the needle for you.
It does. It does. I respect it.
Okay.
I don't know. You kind of sound a little dicky.
That's just my tone.
Okay. Jennifer said, yeah, if these constant rainy days continue, pretty soon we'll no longer be the sunshine state. Is it me or does it seem like every year it is raining more and more?
Dang.
We're going to start losing our tourism dollars. It does. Perceptually, it feels to me like it is. And then I just checked with the Climate Center .fsu.edu, so I guess out of Florida State, and they're saying that average annual precipitation is projected to increase in North Florida and decrease in South Florida.
Really?
I was going to say, I personally don't think it has rained as much as it has in the past. And only reason why I say that, and I notice it more, is because I do a lot of gardening now, and I'm always wanting it to rain, and it doesn't ever rain. It's always so dry. I want it wet, baby.
Yeah.
You got to put in an internal irrigation system.
Oh, I know. Believe me.
Dude.
Believe me, I know. People keep telling me about that.
Back there watering every day like a
it's
bitch.
so annoying. If I went all rock.
You need sprinklers.
Not so much anymore because I've kind of gone to all rock.
Oh, you have?
Well, just about. Just about, Virginia.
Yeah, Mama Magic says, as a gardener, I can tell you it has been raining less here.
I feel the same way, Mama Gardener.
Wow.
Mama
Okay.
Gardener. I like that.
That's what you're going to turn into. You're going to start looking like an old lady in the garden.
I'm out my moo gardening.
Some old guys do morph into old women.
Oh, there's a guy up in Palm Beach Gardens. He used to wear a G-string and do his gardening. And he
Hot.
he would bend down, and you'd see his butthole.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I do not need that.
It was quite public. Yes, it was on a main road.
You shouldn't be able to see your neighbor's butthole.
I mean, I wouldn't say complete butthole, but
Even just side of the starfish.
you
Oh,
definitely
he'll
had
just crack, right?
you had a quarter of butthole without a doubt.
That's a problem. Then.
It is a problem.
Yeah, that shouldn't be allowed to happen. Some other things got going on here today. I was over the weekend going to fill out my ballot, and I don't know what happened. I must have set a drink down because if you don't know, the mail-in ballots that you have, it has an envelope that you have to return your ballot in. And then you seal it, and then you sign it over where the seal is so they can tell it hasn't been tampered with. I don't know what happened. There must have been some moisture because I had taken it out to look at it, and that envelope you got to return the ballot in was already sealed. So I tried to carefully open it, and of course it tore, and it looks. So if I send it in now, they're big.
Forged.
Yeah.
Don't count this vote.
Right. So now I'm going to have to, on election day, go and actually in-person cast. And it's just, oh, man, it's such a pain in the ass. Like, I don't have time for that. So,
You so look like you're up to no good with that.
but it's such a big deal, and there's so much stuff I got to vote on. I got to find the time. Hopefully I don't hit a line and have to stand there all day. So we'll see. So I'm very annoyed by that.
Well, the last time I went, I remember it wasn't because I voted on the last day you could do it, and it wasn't that bad.
You voted on election day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was at Palm Beach Lakes High School, and I did not have to wait that long.
When I actually used to have to go in person, I don't remember it being bad. I think I went in pretty quick, and especially if you have the ballot with you and you can take in your stuff, you know exactly what to fill in. So I only know because I'm looking at stuff. Jennifer sent this kind of a breakdown on stuff, and I know the couple amendments, the marijuana, the abortion, the president thing, obviously those three. But then, some of the other stuff. And I got to tell you, even on they're making it so dang tricky. I hate it. Even on the marijuana and the abortion thing, they're trying to confuse the crap out of you. Are you guys getting all these election texts?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of election texts, and they say my name is Andrew. They're like, Andrew, we really need your support for this one or that one. And I think the messages on TV are trying to trick us.
Do you mind if I call you Drew?
Yeah, I figured that's, I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're just trying to blur the lines.
Spin you around, confuse you.
So you don't understand what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I got some text message last night. Hey, I'm Chris. I'm not this and I'm not that. But blah, blah, blah. I'm here to make sure you get your money and vote for me. And I go, what the heck is this? What's going on, Chris?
Yeah, I'm over them texting me and
Yeah.
calling me Andrew. I've just about snapped.
Yeah.
Because they're all doing it. Somehow I'm on some list, and both Republicans and Democrats are texting me for my support.
You're a Republican.
Andrew ain't helping nobody. Andrew's got bills.
Look, Drew,
Yeah.
you're running a little hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got this one. I said, hey, Daryl,
Like, dude, at least get my name right.
what if we handed control of Florida to a few massive corporations? That's exactly what Amendment 3 is designed to do, giving big weed a monopoly over a potential $6 billion industry. Yeah, I was reading a little bit more about that, and I don't know who to believe, but they were saying that, yeah, if you get it passed, then they can start sorting all that out. So, I don't know. Again, I don't know if I believe that, because I think it was the Sun Sentinel wrote that up. So, everybody's got an agenda, so I don't trust anybody.
Right.
We need to change the name of our show to Daryl, Drew,
And big weed.
and Jerby in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if Amendment 3 passes, then we're one step closer to the Jaybird and Denny's weed strain. And that's really all I'm voting for. The possibility of the Jaybird and Denny's weed strain, because that way we can retire in luxury.
We'll make you feel real good, Ralston.
Nobody knows weed better than these two cats.
We'll make you feel real good, Ralston.
Okay. That's what I'm hoping for.
It's the modern
Count
day
on
Cheech
that.
and Chong.
Counting on that. So, yeah, so, even though I think I know how I'm voting on those Amendment 3 and 4, they're definitely trying to throw you into the spin zone to confuse you.
They
I can see that
are.
going on.
They're trying to throw us into the spin zone with everything.
That's the way they do it. So much stuff going on there. So many scams. So many people trying to take advantage of you. And I saw this, and it makes sense. They say there is a 3-word message that they're finding is very commonplace in most scammers' messages. And that is, would you kindly? That usually starts off a scam message. They say they're finding, I don't know where it is, but keep in mind, a lot of the scammers are not.
From here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so for whatever reason, they think would you kindly is common, not like common language that we use.
It sounds out of place, though.
Right. And they're finding those are 3 words that are occurring most frequently in scam originated messages. Kindly, especially. And they say basically any communication you get that's unsolicited, whether it's a text, a call, social media message, an email, any of that should make you highly suspicious. Unless you have reached out to them, then it's usually something.
And then, even if you have reached out to them, if you're on the phone with an incoming call or you're on a text with an incoming message, they can dummy their number, they can dummy their email, they can dummy it to make it look like you're getting a message from your bank or from this one or from FPL or whatever. You can't trust anything incoming. You have to initiate the correspondence, meaning you call them at the number that you know is their number, or you email them at their email that you know they have. You can't trust anything incoming anymore.
The one I'm getting a lot is I'll get an email that says your tracking number of your package, blah, blah, blah. Because everyone orders stuff now
Right.
online. So if you order a lot of stuff online or you're even doing anything online.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, you go, wait, what's going on with my tracking order?
Wait, why is the UPS texting me? UPS doesn't have my phone number. Neither does USPS. But yet I get texts from them all the time. Oh, we've got your package.
What's sexier, UPS or Amazon Prime? As far as just straight up carnal.
The delivery drivers?
Yeah.
UPS.
You like the UPS?
100 times. Wow. Yes.
Goodness.
Mama likes the brown.
Yeah.
What can brown do for you?
I didn't take you to be that kind of girl.
I like the UPS. I like the uniform. I like the guys. 8 out of 10 UPS drivers are delicious.
8 out of 10 UPS drivers do wear nut huggers. Those things
That's why they're delicious.
they are really hugging the nut.
They do like to wear tight shorts, and I'm here for it.
Do they do that on purpose just because they're trying to
Because they're smart.
they're trying to make it? Are they trying to make packaging sexy? Deliberately?
I've seen them do it very well in my neighborhood. I don't know about how they ride in yours.
Yeah, is it just a coincidence, or do they go through and, like a Hooters or Twin Peaks, try to hire sexier drivers?
Exactly. Amazon Prime doesn't. They're kind of not sexy, right? They're a little bit more.
They're normal.
Don't they have collared shirts?
They're just normal people. They look like a normal scope of people that you would just see out and on any given day. The UPS drivers look like they're pulling those guys special.
All right, take it easy.
I know, wow.
Let's hose you down.
Yeah.
Good guess. Who would have thought this turns on the witch?
I'm just telling you, they're a different breed over there.
Steamy over
Oh
there.
my goodness, Panda, take care of this.
I'm not going to do anything about it,
No,
but
no,
I'm just letting you know.
Would you like it if Panda dressed up like a UPS driver? Oh,
That'd be fun.
it's a little fun role play.
Okay. He just delivered a shredder.
Oh, could you?
Oh my gosh. Knock, knock, knock. Ma'am, your new shredder has arrived.
Oh, yeah.
She would have to be drunk to be able to do that. Could you imagine the dialogue between her and Panda?
Well,
of a
maybe I'll make a mini movie for you.
UPS.
Maybe. You're not the only cheeseburger around here.
Oh, yes, you would.
Put it right here.
I will make a mini movie just for you.
No, I'm not saying you would. I don't know how sexy it's going to be.
Any other package you like to deliver?
Hey, Pan.
Why don't you come in for a cool glass of lemonade? You love it.
He'd watch.
Oh, he would be my first customer.
Oh, yeah.
If I had that thing on a paywall, I'd have his credit card info so fast.
I would not tug it to your porn.
I'm not saying you're going to tug it. That's weird. But I am saying you're going to watch. I know, my friend.
There's another scammy thing that's going on. There are reports that hackers have accessed some EcoVacs robot vacuums, but they say they're not spying on you. They're shouting racial slurs through the speakers.
What?
Yeah. What exactly is going on here? That's pretty. Why do you need a vacuum with a speaker? Why is that even a possibility? I don't understand that.
Because you're
They play
vacuuming.
music?
You're trying to play music. I mean, I
But
get it.
Can you hear the music over the vacuum? I'm very confused as to why you need a speaker on a vacuum cleaner.
If it was loud enough, it would work. I can see the appeal of a stereo vacuum.
It's going to have to be really loud to be louder than the vacuum. And then what are you doing?
I mean, at that point, yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
The murderer is going to sneak up on you so easily. You dumbass.
Do not turn your back on anybody.
Yeah, just kind of crazy. They say that some of these vacuums also have cameras on them.
What? Why do you need a camera on your vacuum? I don't understand.
Perhaps it is because you can see through the viewfinder little crevices you can't necessarily see. You go underneath a couch and it shows you on a screen, oh, there's a piece of corn. Let's get that corn.
There's
Yeah.
definitely pieces of corn under my couch. I can definitely relate to corn under the couch.
Canadian Bacon said the speakers dictate the commands to you. Huh. Okay.
What?
And Grant said some of them are voice activated.
Please pick up the corn.
Wow.
All right. And they're yelling out racial slurs?
Yeah, some people had hacked into them and they're using them for jokes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
See, this is why you don't need one of them.
Yeah, why can't we
Just get a regular vacuum without a speaker.
why can't you just go old school and get a dustbuster?
Yeah.
You guys remember those? Are they still around?
I do. I like a dustbuster.
Are they still a thing?
They're so convenient. Remember, everybody used to have them on the wall. They
Yeah.
were like wall mounted, and then you would just pull it off the wall and then then put it right back on the wall. That is convenient.
For some reason, Dustbuster, I felt like was such a big deal as a child.
It
When
was.
They came out with that. That was
Yeah.
a big deal.
We had one. I remember it didn't pick up shit.
no, ours was so
You would just
shitty.
run it over things. It would be like, how's it not? It's not picking anything up.
Zero suction.
Yeah.
Speaking of corn, I would always try to pick it up with.
Corn's too heavy.
Too heavy?
No.
It can't pick up corn.
You wouldn't get
will not.
anything.
But it took up a good 4x4 area on your wall with that big ass mounting.
Is that still a thing?
No,
They're done with that shit.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Because
but
it's kind of sucked.
And Doug said at Albertsons, they also have robot shelf checkers that goes around and checks the stock and the prices on a shelf. They say it's supposed to tell if prices need to be changed or if the stock is out and pause or move away if approached. Now, they claim it doesn't photograph or film any customers. I don't know. I mean, how's it not doing that? It can film the shelves, but it can't get a customer?
Where the shit is it Albertsons these days?
I don't think they have that here. My mom's got those like in Texas.
Yeah, I think that might be where he is. Or he said it's in Texas. He saw this in the newspaper over the weekend in Texas.
Albertsons was kind of, I don't know, kind of low budget.
Really?
You don't remember Albertsons? Always had a smell to it.
The only time I ever been to an Albertsons is in Texas with my mom.
Okay.
Now she goes to the HEB. Have you been in a HEB?
No, I don't know what that is.
Holy shit.
HEB?
HEB. You would love it. It's the cleanliness of Target and the prices of Walmart.
I'm looking. Ooh, there's soups involved?
Yeah, they have a hot bar. Dude, they have multiple hot bars
You
at
got
the
Bird.
HEB.
You got Bird at Hot Bar.
I get a hot bar boner.
And it's affordable. It's not like Whole Foods where they bend you over.
You get a salad and go, because I'm an adult, I'm going to get a real salad, and it's $43 when you fucking check out of Whole Foods.
No, not at HEB.
All right.
Okay.
Kevin, they got a lot of stuff over on HEB.
Yeah.
And this is not a commercial, I swear. I know it sounds like it is.
Well, it's definitely not a commercial because they don't have them here.
You're right.
Worst commercial ever.
The only guy that can go is the guy that sent the Albertsons email.
You're right.
Now, I've got a son that is home today from school. It's Teacher Work Day, but it is also Indigenous American Day and Columbus Day, which, do you find it odd that they put both of those together?
I think it was originally Columbus Day, but then everybody's upset at Columbus because of what he did to the indigenous people. And so they're like, okay, we're just going to give the indigenous people the day instead of Columbus. But it's caused a big fight because some people still want it to be Columbus Day and some people want it to be Indigenous People Day.
They try to null it out with doing that.
Right.
Yes.
The person that he victimized, they're going to give him the same day as his?
Well, I think what Virginia is saying is that they try to take the day back
Right.
instead of, in modern day, I think it's more of a newer thing, right?
It is a very newer thing. Yeah.
43% of people say that they approve of celebrating Columbus Day still. 23% disapprove. And everybody else really doesn't know or doesn't care. Who cares? So, 66% of people have an opinion and the rest do not. 69% do agree he played an important part in American history, but 20% now say he mostly is viewed as a villain. And my understanding of it is I think there's a lot of Italian Americans that like that and they defend it because he was
Yes.
Italian. And so it's almost for them, it's a
cultural.
heritage. You're right. So it's, can you not maybe take his name off of it and spin it to
I remember
something else?
they did a really, really shitty episode of The Sopranos about this whole thing. And it was one of those episodes in a season where it didn't belong. You had a storyline going on, and it was a mood interrupter kind of an episode. You're going, all right, I don't give a fuck about this. Can we get back to the storyline, please?
You had something good going now. Who cares about this?
It was an annoying episode.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It's an annoying day where 66% of people will be fighting and the rest will be like, I don't even care.
Take it to social media, yell,
Fight there.
go all caps,
That's right.
Threaten somebody,
Yeah, get
dock
mad.
somebody else.
get mad.
Yeah, my son this is his 4th day in a row off.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday.
I mean, he's basically on Rumspringa.
It's like a beauty
He
weekend.
really is. Him getting back to it, I don't even know what he's going to do.
He is going to be awful tomorrow at school.
I woke up this morning to start working on the show. He was awake.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
still up till like 3:30 this morning. I'm like, oh gosh.
He's got that little vacation cycle
He's
going
so out
on.
of whack, yeah. When he has to wake up tomorrow morning at 5 or whatever, good Lord.
Oh, Virginia's right. The productivity tomorrow is going to be just
Awful.
horrific.
Terrible. Yeah, good
They
luck.
go back tomorrow or Wednesday?
He goes back tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, getting back in it. Alyssa said only Murders in the Building seems to have jumped the shark this season. Very disappointing. I haven't seen the last episode. And I mean, so far I liked it, but the one thing they're doing, which is kind of tricky. Now, Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, they all play characters. And now what they've got is their podcast has become famous and they're making a movie out of it. And they have like Zach Galifianakis playing Zach Galifianakis. So you have famous people who are not supposed to be famous, but famous people who are. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that could work though. I've seen people do it. That's what the Larry Sanders show was
Okay.
on HBO.
Yeah.
And I liked that a lot. Gary
Right.
Shanley didn't play himself. He played Larry Sanders, but every actor you would see, Sean Penn would go on there and he would play himself as Sean Penn. And they
Okay.
usually would not, they'd poke fun at themselves.
Right.
And I
So-
think if it's done right, it can be funny.
Yeah, so maybe the last episode, which I didn't see last week's yet, maybe it's terrible. I don't know, but it still was okay for me. So we'll see. Did you watch any more, or are there only 2 episodes of Outer Banks available?
Oh, no, there's 4. I watched them all.
And does it
And
hold up?
I loved it. I really do.
I really love this show.
I love Outer Banks. I think it starts out great. Second episode's great. Third episode's great. Fourth is okay.
All right.
But I like it. I do.
Okay.
I like
Still
the
holding
twists
on.
and turns. Yeah.
Okay.
You got me.
All right. Got an email here, one for Jaybird at Gatorland in Orlando. Every Saturday and Sunday in October, you can go and pet the skunk ape and show his love. They've got a skunk ape research facility and petting zoo.
Ooh,
There
what,
you go.
what great fun.
Yeah. So
That
there you
is,
go.
oh my gosh, that thing right there. I think that's going to cost some money, that statue.
You'd love to have that.
Oh,
huh?
would I love to have that.
Yeah.
Yes,
How that
I
would go.
would.
Does that go indoors or outdoors?
Oh, man, a piece like that. I don't know. You want it. You always say you always want to go outside with it.
Do you have any more room indoors?
There's always room.
Well, you can make room.
There's exactly, Kevin. Exactly.
I mean,
no
I-
ceiling.
I imagine you're getting to the point where some things will be like, okay, no, it needs to.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it's an indoor piece.
Kevin's right, and I think some things come and go.
You just need to build a second story.
Oh,
We got to go up.
I got some weird projects going on right now.
No, I can only imagine.
They're all half done, but I tell you what, when they're finished, look out, baby.
What is going on with our Halloween adventure? Are you building a whole Halloween thing? You talked about doing it.
I did.
Make it exciting for Halloween.
What did I say, Kevin? Kevin, is this real? is this a trick?
Is this a trap?
Yeah, I
Just
don't.
trying to get you on something here.
This doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't know. Are you trying to trick me into having another fucking shitty party? So you can throw it in the side of my house and bail before 10p?
It wasn't my fault. This is my first week on semaglutide.
It brings all these randoms to my house.
And then she leaves and leaves them,
bounces out.
and they're still there.
Yes.
And they complained.
Asking me for coffee? I never have coffee.
They were just at his house for hours after I left complaining.
Oh, Kevin, it was so shitty. Be glad you missed that one.
Very happy. Jody said a quick shout out to whoever flew from the station to Michigan this weekend and sat next to my daughter on the flight, my 14-year-old, who is super into music lately, called over the moon excited to have met a celebrity who works in music. She was too excited to get a name, but either way, she said he was so nice. So whoever it was is representing WRMF well. Okay.
Oh, who went to Michigan?
I don't know.
None of us.
Yeah.
He.
Yeah. It's a good question. I'm not really sure because we don't have a lot of people working here anymore.
Fired a good bit of the people.
Get fired left and right.
I mean, basically, everybody who works here is in this room.
Everybody's on the Green Mile.
Yeah. So whoever it was, I don't know. Maybe it's somebody. I'm glad they're at least representing us well, even if they don't work here.
Yes.
It's very nice of them to do that. So it's great representing. All right. Well, thanks for all the emails. Send them to us, mail@kvjshow.com. Y'all enjoy your Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.